Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This would be episode 4. Thank you for joining us. Now this one is going to be a little bit different because it was from a different Comic-Con. Usually the ones I've been doing were Niagara Falls or Scaricon. This one was at the Wizard World Comic-Con in Philadelphia. And Philadelphia is a big Comic-Con. This particular actor who has been someone I grew up watching since I was little. Their work transcends all the way till now. You might know this actor. This actor was in a movie called The Princess Bride. He was in a movie called Robin Hood Men in Tights. He was in a movie called Twister. He was in a movie called The Crush. He was called Saw. That sparked a franchise recently in the last season of Stranger Things. Now that actor is Cary Elwes. I hope I'm saying that right. And when I met Cary Elwes, I had him sign this particular photo. Now, the story of meeting Cary Elwes is interesting because when you go to these Comic-Cons, there's usually a table and there's that black curtain behind him and has their poster or whatever. His was the only one I have ever seen where the curtain is completely surrounding the table so that one person goes in and then you don't see, like the rest of the people in line don't see what's going on. I was like, what's going on? I asked the lady letting people go in, one at a time. And she said that Cary wanted all of his fans to have their own personal experience with him. And I thought, man, that is awesome. So I go in, I pick this picture out because it's my favorite part of The Princess Bride, because it's the part where he says, drop your sword, and he signs it to Anthony, drop your sword. And he also wrote something down here, and I'll tell you about that in a minute here. So anyways, I sat and talked with him, and I told him about issues I was having. I was having issues at work. I was having a lot of anxiety driving, a lot of anxiety waking up. I was having a lot of anxiety altogether. And I told him that his book, his audio book, As You Wish, was helping me get through it in the car. I was listening to it in the car. I was listening to it while I was mowing the lawn. I was listening to it all the time. And he goes, hang on. And I said, oh, okay. And he goes, I'm going to come give you a hug. Is that okay? And I said, yeah. He came around his table, came over, gave me the biggest hug I've ever gotten from a celebrity. He didn't know me. I almost started crying because it was just so awesome that he just hugged me with me. And he signed it, bless your heart. Because he was telling me, you can get through anything, and you're going to be a dad soon, and things are going to change for the better. I had this personal experience with Cary Elwes that was unbelievable. It was so personable. I've never had that with anyone. Usually when I'm talking to celebrities and stuff and people are in that line behind me, it's kind of weird because you're like, I don't really want to say something stupid, or you feel weird and you get a little anxious. You don't want to sound dumb. Him give me advice, and if anyone hasn't seen any of Cary Elwes' work, please go out and watch any of it. He is unbelievable in everything he does. If nobody has read the book As You Wish, read it or listen to the audio version, because it has almost all the celebrities, all the actors that played themselves not themselves but their characters in the movie. They talk about themselves and what they went through and how it was for them. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And yeah, so life is pain, Your Highness.